Hey guys, and welcome to Wrestling Days. So today I managed to get my hands on a figure that I hadn't seen before. It is a new figure. It's part of the Wrestlemania 32 series. We've spoken briefly about the other figure that's in this series, and that's the Undertaker. The Undertaker comes with like a cloth jacket, which for me doesn't look as good as the Series 1 Undertaker that I did a review of recently. But this figure that I'm about to show you is one that I was looking out for. They had a one left. So really excited to show you this, really excited to have a look at it. And it is Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar. This is what the box looks like. Straight away, first thing you'll notice is it comes with the WWE World Championship belt. Now that's the title from, I believe that was what the title looked like as soon as it went WWE from WWF, so we're talking around about 2002. That's the front of the box. Anyway, on the back you've got a picture of Brock there, and it's got the Wrestlemania 20 logo on it, so clearly this is Wrestlemania 20 Brock. The only issue being that he wasn't the champion in WrestleMania 20. He'd lost the title just before, but I'm certainly not complaining, because in truth, that's the only reason that I even bought this, because I already have a Brock Lesnar and I wasn't looking to get another one. But there's a couple of things about this that make this pretty special. So before I go ahead and start opening it, might as well just show you the packaging. So as you can see, as you said, the picture of Brock on the back there. It's got his signature WrestleMania 20 logo, picture of a young Brock, and in wrestling trunks as well, black wrestling trunks. And this is kind of the key part to this figure, is that this is pre-MMA, pre-UFC Brock Lesnar. And that shows itself in a few ways. So that's what the back of the box looks like. There's no writing or anything. This is just worn in small parts and whatnot. On the side of the box, you've got, to tell the truth, a face that I would rather see on this figure. I'm not a fan of this screaming face Brock Lesnar. It's a shame that there's not another scan been done for this. But that's the packaging, and it's got the WrestleMania logo down here. The only other thing at this stage, just to point out, is it comes with a "Here Comes the Pain" vest, which is what he was wearing at the time. So let's get this open and we'll have a look at the figure. So let's have a look at the figure first. So this is the front of it. What stands out straight away for me is the fact that he's wearing wrestling trunks, and he's not got his MMA gloves on. But the big thing, doesn't have the sword tattoo down the centre of his chest. As I said, this is pre-MMA Brock Lesnar, and he didn't have that tattoo at the time. I've got the other Brock Lesnar to compare it to here, and there we go, and you can see the dagger on that one, and there's no dagger on that one. That's what the two figures look like side by side. Looks very similar on the hair, identical on the hair. I think the bodies look identical. The legs aren't identical. So the legs, by the looks of it, so that's the front. On the back, I mean, you can see on the back here that it's a pretty plain calf, whereas the calves on the back of this one, much more muscular. Even on the sides you can see the muscles coming out, whereas with this one the legs are definitely not as defined. This is just a much more muscular, beastly Brock Lesnar, whereas this is a much more stripped back one. I think the body though, the top part is the same, certainly by the looks of it. On the back You've got the back tattoo there, the back piece, which is the same as the other Brock Lesnar there. But as I said, this Lesnar, the newer Lesnar, comes with these Lesnar MMA gloves as well. Whereas this one just comes with, you know, what he was wearing basically at WrestleMania 20 when he took on Goldberg. So I think this is actually, to tell the truth, you look at it and it looks a very bland figure, but it's actually got a lot going on for it because it's very, very true to the time. I like the fact that it's, you know, it's dated and you can tell a difference, not just from the tattoo, but, you know, it's the detail, isn't it? The fact that the legs on these are different, the fact that, you know, the boots are different. You know, he's got knee pads on this one. He doesn't have knee pads on this one. He's got his MMA gloves, his MMA shorts, whereas this is full-blown wrestling attire. The tattoo pieces look to be roughly the same. I would say this one's slightly bigger actually than this one, by the looks of it, if you put them side by side. So a good addition. I'm quite pleased with this. I can't really fault it. The only thing I would say is that I would have preferred a different face scan on this one, because this is the exact same head, the exact same face scan that's on the other Brock Lesnar figure. The real reason for me buying this though was for this accessory, and it is the World Wrestling Entertainment Championship belt. As I said, this is the first title when it changed to WWE, and that's what the belt looks like there. I don't own this, so hence why I ended up buying it. And as I said, at WrestleMania 20 he didn't have this. I think it was Eddie Guerrero who had it at the time, so really good accessory. That probably should go on the other arm. So comes with the, it's not muscular enough to hold it up. Comes with the belt. The other accessory that you get with him is the vest. So this is the vest piece here. It's got "Here Comes the Pain" on the front, and then it's got the Brock and the spine bits on the back. Pop that on, we'll see what that looks like. There we go, that's what he looks like in his vest. And then, as I said, you know, you can always put the title around his waist as well to finish off the look. So that compares with the Eat, Sleep, there we go, Eat, Sleep, Conquer John Cena vest, and Paul Heyman Beast on the back. So two very distinctive different figures from different eras in Brock's career. This was £25, which is pretty expensive actually. Elites, when they come out, you can pick them up for about £18. So this is £7 more, but it's worth it because of, you know, this title. I think they might have made this before, but this is rare. You really can't get that with many figures. So I was really pleased to get it. I would say overall this is, give it an 8 out of 10. And the only reason that I wouldn't give it a higher score, because I love the accessories and it is true to the time, I just think it was a bit lazy on the face scan. You know, it would have been better to have had a different face scan for this Brock Lesnar. As always, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see if the beast can wave goodbye now. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you again next time.